am so grateful to be joining you again on this, the launch, the relaunch of Me Live. I've been live before, but it's been a long time. And it just seemed like the right time, right? To have some real relationship talks. The things that you wish somebody had told you before you thought you knew better. And tonight, we're going to dive in even more. Anybody out there that was at part one today? Team Lunch? Anybody out there that was Team Lunch and this is your second time? If so, hey, I have to give you a special shout out because you've been hanging with me all day and I so appreciate it. I so appreciate it. I still haven't quite figured out this new dashboard for Facebook, so I'm not able to see your comments until after I get off. Now maybe between now and next Tuesday I'll figure it out so I can shout some of you out on Facebook. But if you jump on, my notifications should be able to let me know that you're out there. Now I'm going to tell you, Team Lunch, they were commenting like crazy. I'm telling you, I was just really thrilled. But Instagram, I got to tell you, Facebook kind of had you beat. Because I'm going to tell you why. Only because Facebook comments remain. What I'm learning with Instagram is I can see it while it's live. But then once it's not live anymore, I can't see your comments. Doesn't that suck? And those techies out there, listen, if you know how to help a sister, then let me know. Send me a direct message, a DM, and say, Suzette, this is all you got to do. And I'll have it straight by next Tuesday. Is all right? Yes, I see those of you that were here at lunchtime. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am not going to do a recap of lunchtime. Listen, if you're on Instagram, the full episode is on IGTV. Okay? So check it out, right? And I've already started sending some reels out with some of those highlight moments that made you say, woo, right? So those are already started going out on Instagram. Facebook, my Facebook family, thank you so much for everything. You'll be seeing more, but I'm able to read your comments after the live is over. So if you can hang with me, I promise you, I'll check out your comments and I'll let you know that I read them. Okay, so I want you to talk to me. If something resonates with you, give me some love. Throw me some thumbs up. And if it really resonates with you, throw me some love. I want to see some hearts going up. Okay? And if I step on your toes, you can do the wow emoji. I love that. I love that. But let's see what else I got. And I want to let you know, up front, I got my notes down here, right? Because I ain't trying to keep all of this in my head. I am 62 years old. So if you see me looking down, you know I'm checking my notes to make sure I'm on point. But I promise you, I will not be reading. I'm just making sure that I hit all the points that I want to hit with you. Because I'm telling you, these streets, these dating and relationship streets, you need somebody who not only has been on the street, but has navigated her way off those streets and into a fantastic relationship. Isn't that what we want? Don't we want some real love? Don't we want someone who supports us as high-achieving women? Don't we want someone that we don't have to dumb ourselves down? If that's you, come on, let me hear from you. Let me hear from you. Because you know what? You can have love on your terms. And maybe somebody didn't tell you that. But I'm your witness. I'm your witness that you can have love on your terms. We just have to make sure that your terms are yours and not the terms you were socialized to have. Can I get an amen, somebody? Because a lot of this stuff that we're living, a lot of this stuff that we are sharing with our girlfriends, it don't have nothing to do with us. It's something mama and them said, right? But we didn't take the time to write our own definition. And my hope is with these Tuesday Lives, I'm going to give you enough to think about that you are going to write your own definition so that you can have love on your terms. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Suzette Biernan, and I'm a life coach and relationship solutionist whose main goal, passion, and purpose is to empower high-achieving women to redefine what makes them enough in life and in love on their own terms. How do I do it? I help them to break the cycle of failed relationships and attract great love into their lives. Y'all liking that? Y'all loving that? Okay. And listen, if you've got girlfriends, go on and share this video out. Share it on your page. Share it in your group. Share it so that people can hear this liberating message that's going to help them to be successful in their relationships. And if they need some extra help in navigating these streets and navigating all those ideologies that they were socialized to believe, I got you. I got you. Just DM me, leave it in the comments. I got you. Okay? All right. So tonight, we're going to talk about part 2, which is common dating mistakes of women over 40. Right? And these are mistakes that I've made. These are mistakes that I've heard and been socialized to make. So that means that my girlfriend talks, this is common among us, right? And I want you to know that just because it's common doesn't mean it's right. So we're going to deal with those mistakes, and especially for those of you. Today I dealt with people who have had at least one divorce. Doesn't matter how long or how short, but they've had at least one. Tonight I'm dealing with the women over 40, and I'm zeroing in on those of you who have never been married. Because with a lot of us high-achieving women who are going after ours, we're going after our dreams, we're building our lives, we're doing our things, it's like we wake up one day and realize, oh my God, I'm 40, I'm 45, I'm 50, I'm 55, and I've been dating, but why have I not gotten married yet? Why have I never been married? Or I've been dating, but I haven't had a relationship to really take, right? I haven't had a really fruitful, healthy, vibrant, supportive relationship. And I want to know what that feels like. Anybody out there want to know what a great relationship feels like? Would you admit with me that I didn't get it right till I was 50? I didn't know what a great relationship felt like until I reached 50 and connected the dots. And I'm hoping that by imparting what I know with you, you're not going to have to wait till you're 60 and 70 and still bumping your head against the same wall, wondering why it ain't working. Okay? So let's get to it. I got a couple of things that I jotted down, and I made some tweaks because you know when you think about something and you think about the people that you have coached and you think about the friends that you have shared with and you think about your own journey over 40, more and more comes to you as you ponder it. So instead of giving you 3 pointers, I'm going to give you a quick 5. I'm going to give you a quick 5. Is that all right? Okay, I'm going to go through them rather quickly because I want to respect your time, right? Okay, here we go. The first, and yes, I'm looking at notes. Yes, I am. The first one is that I've seen a lot, and I did it too, y'all. I did. Is dating your fantasy, not the real guy sitting in front of you. Am I the only one? Because you got this fantasy man in your head. You haven't had anything to prove otherwise because you've never been married before. Right? And with these failed relationships, you've been kind of adding more and more to what you believe is the man that you want. And so when you come into dating, you are so drunk on your fantasy that you can't even see the real man sitting in front of you. That's something that I've seen, right? That there is a commitment to the fantasy. Well, he ought to do this, and he ought to know better than this, and he ought to do that. Well, how do you know what he ought to do? I'm telling you, being in a cycle of failed relationships does not make you a professional or reliable resource for how a healthy relationship is supposed to go. It does not make you a professional. Your bad relationship choices does not make you a professional when it comes to how a person ought to be. What a real man does. The truth is, we don't know what we don't know, do we? Right? The second thing that I see, I know I'm already coming in here hot. I don't know any other way, y'all. At my age, it's all about somebody giving it to you straight. Can you appreciate that? Can you appreciate somebody just giving it to you straight and not just trying to massage you to get a whole lot of followers? Are you glad that somebody out here really wants to give it to you straight? And that there's somebody here that not only is giving it to you straight, but she's giving you the pathway that helped her to find her way out of the cycle, to find her way out of the rabbit hole, and to really, really have not just good love, but great love. Okay? We want our love to be great. Right? Second point. We are very given to extremes in our dating life. When we're meeting somebody, either we talk too much, dominating the conversation, or we talk too little. And in either case, the real us is not showing up. The real us is not showing up. We're sending either our defensive PR agent or our passive PR agent. Right? That's the second thing. The third, this is going to get some of you. Premature submission. Let that just rest a little bit. Because many of us out in the Bible Belt, especially us women, have been preached submission, submission, submission. The man is the head. He's the leader. And we've been preached it so much that many times when we're dating somebody, we automatically move into a submissive posturing even before the man has proven that he can be trusted. He don't deserve that right off the bat just because he's a man. Sure, he deserves your kindness. He deserves your authenticity. He deserves your compassion. But he does not deserve your submission. I want that to rest with you. I want that to rest with you. Because many of us, and I think it's socialized from when we were children, Daddy gets the biggest piece of chicken, right? No, we're not going to get our plates made until we make a plate for Daddy. And while I understand honoring your father, I love men and we honored mine. But something got kind of twisted in us that made us think that just because a man is a man, we as women are supposed to just submit to him. How do we do it, Suzette? When he asks you, where do you want to go for lunch? What do? Well, you pick. Okay. Well, what movie do you want to go see? I don't know. What movie do you want to go see? Is it reminding you of something? I'm just going to say, Coming to America. Whatever you like. Whatever you want. And let me tell you, it's not disrespectful of a man's manhood for you to assert yourself. He wants to know who you are just as much as you want to know who he is. And y'all, if y'all see me sweating, it's not because I'm nervous, but it's because these lights are hot. I'm in this room, and you know the AC comes on and goes off, and it comes on and it goes off, and I'm just like, Lord, please let the AC just stay on just a minute, please. So I got my little tissue in my lap here. Okay, that's one. But no, don't let him lead until he's proven to you that he can be trusted. I want you to, I know about those lights. I'm telling you, I got to get me some makeup or something that is resistant to these lights. But listen, no. Showing respect to a man does not mean you have to disappear. And that's one of the subtle ways we start erasing ourselves right off the bat. Before you even get into the relationship, you've already started erasing yourself out of the equation. Right? Okay, that's number 2. Number 3. Okay, that was number 3. Excuse me. Number 4. We are more committed to our relationship goals than we are to the relationship. Right? Thank you for my skin is beautiful. Thank you. Right? We're more committed to relationship goals than becoming our best relationship selves. That's a mistake. Because having a great relationship, definitely that's the direction you're going in. But you should be becoming a better and better relator as you're moving toward it. Because you want to become what it is that you want. You have to. Else you're not going to be the good woman to your good man. If you want him to do all the heavy lifting while you sit and file your nails, that ain't the way it works. And the 5th thing, for a lot of my Bible believers out there, and I'm one, but I want you to understand something. Here it is. It is fine for you to pray and believe God to send you your good man. But just because you pray and believe God for the good man does not release you from becoming a good woman. You don't just get to just sit back and want God to send you his best. Right? Oh, I see some people in Facebook land. Thank you y'all for joining. Hey, Christy. I see you. You were here lunchtime and dinner time. I see you, girl. Yeah, I got to shout you out too. Lunchtime and dinner time. Somebody wants to get them relationships straight. Right? But let me tell you, just praying is not enough. You can pray for a good job, but you still need to submit your resume. You can pray for a good job, but you still have to have good interviewing skills. You can pray for a good job, but you still have to do what you need to do so that when you get that job, you can be your best at it. Hello, somebody. So why is it that when it comes to relationships, we think, oh, I'm just going to sit back and wait for God to send me my Boaz? You ain't even doing what Ruth was doing. Instead of you trying to improve your relationship skills, all you're managing on doing is becoming more critical of how a man ought to be. Well, you know what? Relationships hold up a mirror, ladies. They hold up a mirror. So we got to get busy, don't we? If we're believing God to send us his best, we got to get busy and make becoming our best relationship selves a priority. And be willing to invest in it. Be willing to humble ourselves. And let somebody who knows the way lead us. You know, I laugh a lot and I smile a lot, but I'm a lot like Harriet Tubman. If you're going to let me lead you, come on. Come on, don't bow out when things get tough. Because the reward, if you can just hang in here, the reward. So thank you so much for tuning in. Instagram and Facebook, thank you for hanging in here with me for my kickoff, my inaugural Real Relationship Talk Tuesdays with Suzette. Thank you so much, and I hope what you have gained, just these few little nuggets, will give you an idea of what you can expect from me each week. Now, I'm not going to guarantee you that I'm going to do a lunchtime and a dinner time. But I'm going to see where it seems that I'm getting the most traction. Where I see that people want it the most. Because if you want it the most, you will follow me over on Facebook just like you follow me on Instagram. You'll come right on over to Facebook and tune in live over here. Or you'll go right on over to Instagram and tune in live over there. But most of all, I want to talk to serious women who are ready to take their power back in their relationships and stop playing games with themselves and really do the work to become their best relationship selves. You can do it. And I believe if you do it, you will reap such great rewards. So until next time, this is Suzette Viernon, your life coach and relationship solutionist with real talk for women over 40. Love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Bye now.